Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to Planet Chaos. If you can't tell, we're out here standing in mud. Look at this mud. Anyway, came out here to get some mud and some mangrove trees. Mangrove trees are a pain in the butt to chop down. Everybody else feels the same way. I'm sure you do. But I've been out here for a while. Took out a big swath. That's a weird word, isn't it? Swath. Look at all those missing trees behind me. Check it out. Yep. For some mangrove stuff. Mangrove. I like mangroves. I like mud. You like mud. We like mud? You like mud. Everybody likes mud. Yay for mud. So why are we collecting mud and mangrove trees? Well, we're actually going to do a build today. We're going to build a tree. Not a tree. We already built a tree. We're going to build a house in our little seaside village. We still need to come up with a name for a village. You got any ideas for a name for the village? I don't have any ideas yet. Some might come to me, but who knows? Anyways, I am slowly just kind of wasting time. This is a longer intro than I would like, but we're going to put it in. I like mud. You like mud. Everybody likes mangroves and mud. Let's build a house. So I found some weirdness. It's interesting. I'm not sure how he's doing it, but if you can't tell, there's a sheep over there. There's a sheep in this mangrove tree. He's floating. Look. Dude, how did you get up there, sheep? Like, I'm sure I know how he got up there, but how is he staying up there? Is it the vines? I didn't know sheepish will climb vines. I'm pretty sure he came over through here, like jumped up here, da-da-da. But look at him. Look at him. Look at this sheep. Look at him. You're weird, sheep. Why are you being so weird, sheep? Sheep. I'm going to take his wool. I'm taking your wool as a memento. We only got one piece of wool out of that. I guess it was meant to be. We got to remember to rename this piece of wool Floating Sheep. What are you doing, floating sheep? I don't want to tear down the tree. But see? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. It's obviously it's got to be the vine that's holding him up. Oh yeah, because there's a vine right behind him too. So, oh, I see. He's on top of the vine behind him. Oh, I see it. I think I see it. You're weird, sheep. You're weird. You're very weird. This is so silly. Has anybody else ever seen a floating sheep in the mangrove swamps? Do sheep float around in the swamps all the time? Do they? I'm starting to wonder if they do. The sheep, well, getting really close there. Whoa, now you're way out there. Come back. Oh, there you are. Whoa, oh, and, okay. This is getting silly. We need to get back and back to town so we can like start building and stuff. So let's I'm gonna finish collecting stuff and then we're gonna get out of here. Does that sound good? I think that sounds great. All right, well, welcome back to town. We need to figure out a good name for this town. If you can think of a good name for this town as we build it, then we'll make sure and get a banner up in the sky somewhere. That way we can remember what the name of this town is. But for now, the rest of this episode, we're going to go through and we're going to do a build. We're actually going to build the first house here. I've got my schematic behind me. Going to put it all together, give you guys a cool little time lapse, and see how it looks. There are some actual changes to the schematic that I want to make now that I see it in the actual landscape. There's part of the house that I want to drop down one block and another part of the roof that I want to raise up one block and that kind of thing. But so it's not going to look exactly what you see behind me, but it's going to be awesome. Anybody looking for a place to live? If you're looking for a place to live and you're really interested in having a greenhouse attached to your place, this house will be the one for you. Stick around. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Woo! Let's go. Yay! Time-lapse time. Replay mod. Woohoo! It's taken a while to get all these resources, not gonna lie. So here's the front doors. We got our little greenhouse area here. I really like this. So it's coming together. There's a lot of empty space in here that we're gonna fill up with some different flowers and bushes and that kind of thing. So it's gonna be really exciting. Here, we definitely need a lot more work. I want to figure out a good floor pattern for downstairs, and upstairs is not bad. Definitely a lot of open space. I could do a lot with these areas. Just not sure what all I'm going to do with them yet. I've got some idea for some props and stuff to put up here in the attic area. Maybe even have another attic area above here with some like roofing joists and stuff that crisscross above us. Maybe a ladder that goes up to the next level where you got your like 2x6s that people walk across the beams and stuff in the attic way. That might be good to add in, stuff like that. So we'll have to see. First I need to figure out a good floor pattern for down here. But if you got any ideas for good materials, let me know down in the comments. I don't want the floor pattern in here to look like the floor pattern in here. I want them to be different. So I think the terracotta and the brick kind of bring a very, hi B, how are you today? Bring a very smooth and sweepable area. especially for the inside of a greenhouse where there's probably a lot of dirt and stuff flying around, when you're repotting plants and that kind of thing. So, hello, Mr. Bees. Oh, you're attracted to the azalea. Sorry. I'll let that go. So, what I've been doing as far as like getting like a weathered kind of appearance, what I do is come in here, I'll break out a stair, and then we'll just take a couple stems, place them in, and then strip them. What that'll do from the outside, it'll look like maybe some shingles are missing, but it'll also look like a weathered or worn pattern underneath it. So we can just come through here randomly, pick stuff. Ooh, this one is kind of under an awning. All right, well, that's it for this episode. If you like the build, go ahead and leave a like down in the comment. Let me know what you think. So I'm always interested to hear what people think of the builds. This is actually, I guess you could say this is my first authentic, real build for YouTube. Interesting. That tree over there was fun. This thing was really, really interesting. I use that word a lot, don't I? Interesting. It's interesting. Very interesting. I had to go to a lot of different places and collect a lot of different materials for this build. I'm not used to playing Minecraft that way. It took longer than I thought, and I ended up collecting more materials than I actually need. But that's okay, because that means I will have materials to use in the future. Now it's raining. Yay. Yay for the rain. But I really like this build. I like it. I think it ended up being a really cool idea. The original build was a slightly different, so I had to kind of finagle it in Lightmatica, but I got it going. I think it looks great. I'm not sure what we're doing in the next episode. Maybe another build, maybe some more redstone. We definitely need to do some sprucing up around here. We need to start thinking about another storage system that we can use, because we have an outdated storage system, and a lot of the new blocks, I have no place to put them, and so I'm working out of shulker boxes, and it's turning into a pain. I need to figure out a storage system real quick, because this is getting really complicated really fast. I'm sure a lot of you seasoned YouTubers and Minecrafters out there totally understand. A lot of new items, new blocks, and no place to put them. Yay! Gotta love the Minecraft. But I'm excited. I'm excited to see where we go from here next. I'm excited to see what you guys think of the build. Man, we got a lot of stuff to do still. So, I hope you like it. I know I'm having fun. I know I've been doing a horrible job at keeping up with my schedule, but I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on building. I'm going to keep on creating. And hopefully I can keep you guys watching. So, thank you very much for the patience and sticking around between videos. I definitely appreciate it. The more and more I look at the house behind me, the more and more it looks like a little homely little house. I like it. I really like it. Looks nice. Alright, well that's it. Till next time.